I'm just going to watch highlights, and whether it's good or bad, I'm just going to give my instant reaction to it, okay? So you can find these highlights anywhere. I'm just going to give you my breakdown on what the DB could have did better, what I think he did well. Without looking too much into this one, this is a classic example of how to read the quarterback's drop and shotgun, how to read the situation, and how what we're thinking is just as honestly, I'm not even gonna say that. What we're thinking is way more important than physically can we do it, because I think at this level they all can physically do it. When you get to high school, or maybe a high school all-star game, or you're blessed enough to go to college, whenever you just take that next step in general, everyone is, how can I put this, pretty much on this the minimum bar has risen. Okay, so when you get all the way to the NFL, and I mean honestly college, once you get to college, your mental game has got to be on a whole different level. Okay, so let's get into the video. So I like this angle because it shows us the quarterback. All right. So most offenses are in the shotgun now. You don't really see too many offenses go under center. And this is just football in general, where football is, not just the NFL. I mean, a lot of guys take snaps in the NFL under center, a lot. But in college, I really haven't seen too many schools that do that. So you're going to have to start reading the quarterbacks drop out of the shotgun instead of the normal three-step drop when he's under center. Three-step drop is easy to read. It takes 3 steps, quick game. All right, it takes anything longer than that, it's going to be a longer route. Okay, so that's the easiest I want to give the kids that are watching this is you want to think quick game and not quick game, or quick game, intermediate, deep game. Okay, so quick game. 3-step drop. So as a quarterback, if I take a 3-step drop, so 1, 2, 3, and I'm putting that foot in the ground and I'm ready to throw, what routes can I honestly throw with that shallow of a drop? That's your hitches, your slants, your quick outs. You can honestly throw a jump ball fade like that. But for the most part, 3 steps means quick routes, in routes, out routes, speed outs, slants, hitches. All right, anything past that, then you get to your comebacks, you get to your digs, you get to your deep curls, things like that. So instead of taking 3 steps, when quarterbacks get the ball in the shotgun, their 3-step drop from a shotgun goes from being 3 steps to pretty much no steps. All right, their rhythm, we call it rhythm. So once it's a rhythm throw. So you're catching the ball. Let's look down here. You're catching the ball. All right. You're gaining your balance. You're getting your whereabouts. Okay. You're keeping your eyes. This quarterback's keeping his eyes here so he can pretty much keep everybody in controlled right here. And then within rhythm, I'm turning and I'm throwing. Okay. As I'm turning and throwing, I go from my eyes to the middle because you want to hold the safety, as they tell you. Then as I'm turning, I'm getting my eyes to the guy I'm reading. All right. So the conflict defender, if I want to throw this speed out, the conflict defender is not going to be this defender right here, because he has to deal with these two. No matter what coverage he's in, his drop, he have to keep these two in mind. So pretty much it's a one-on-one out here. All right. As I'm looking to throw this quick game, we have a defender who looks like he's standing straight up. All right, so if he's looking at me as a quarterback, I got you. We are reading the drop. Okay, so again, the equivalent of quick game in the shotgun is like a rhythm throw. They're not really going to take any steps. You're going to have to watch more film on the quarterback that you're going against, because they're all going to do the 3-step rhythm differently in shotgun. All right, so Justin Herbert just catches the ball without any real steps. He's just turning and he's looking to get the ball out quick. Okay, so when a quarterback again catches the ball and he doesn't take any drops, or he takes minimum steps in his drop, all right, because technically I don't even know if you can say he took a step. All right, so that's 3-step, that's quick game. As a corner, if I'm reading this quick game, all right, right now this tells me quick game. As far as quick game goes, I'm in good position. If you want to throw this slant, I can drive down. This is literally the easiest thing for me to do because I'm already looking here. I can just run this way. All right. So after that, what other quick game is there? Okay. If it was going to be some type a hitch, the quarterback would keep his shoulders this way. So he will run, he would turn. The quarterback will keep his shoulders this way. This is almost like the equivalent of throwing to the flat. Whenever the quarterback turns his shoulders pretty much almost like parallel. All right, parallel meaning like if this back shoulder was just a little bit this way, his back would be to the defense. All right, so whenever he has his shoulders almost parallel, that means he's throwing some type of out, something to the flat. Okay, so just by reading the shoulders, he can tell what this is. The DB can tell what this is. So again, get it? Doesn't take any steps. Quick game. Now what kind of quick game is it? Oh, okay. He still has to abide by the law of physics. All right, he can't have his shoulders this way and throw a speed out. He has to turn them to get this ball out. All right, we have our eyes on him the whole time. We read the 3-snap. We know based on his shoulders, based on where his elbow, his arm is pointing, is going to be some type of speed out. You can trust this. The reason why you can trust this is because he has both. He has his off arm off the ball. It's the long arm of the quarterback. This ball is coming out. This isn't a pump fake. All right, long arm of the quarterback like this. This ball is coming out. You can't pump fake this. Drives does an amazing job of driving high shoulder first. Drive that high shoulder because if he breaks for this and he does not make this play, all right, it's a touchdown. Stay disciplined. When you break, drive high shoulder. Drive high shoulder. High shoulder meaning this one. All right, the shoulder closest to the end zone. This is your low shoulder, front shoulder. This is your high shoulder, back shoulder. Drive the high shoulder. Drive this angle. Even as you're tracking the ball, drive that angle. A good quarterback is going to put the ball out. All right, Herbert does a good job of putting the ball out. So even if we undercut this, there's still a chance we might not make the play. But we're almost guaranteed to make the play by driving high shoulder. All right, because we're going for the ball and we had our eyes on the ball the whole time, we can make this contact, this almost simultaneous contact. He honestly doesn't even go for the ball. He knows the ball is going to be caught in a split second, so he just goes to bump the receiver. But because we had good eyes, because we were able to read the 3-step, the rhythm of the quarterback, drive that high shoulder, eyes on the receiver, great discipline, makes a great play by reading the quarterback's drop.